Brian, before you take Ian away, can I talk to him alone for a minute? Please? No, I won't talk about the case, I promise. Please.
We're at 5 minutes. No more. I'll be right outside. Come on.
I'm so sorry. I never dreamed it would turn out this way.
No. None of this is your fault.
I made you come back here, Ian. I told you it was the right thing to do.
Well, maybe it is.
Well, how? With Jake and Spencer out there spreading lies, who's going to believe us?
Please. Think about Jake. Just try and think about the good things. Try and think about... And Rosa told you about your parents. Try and think about that. Hold on to that.
But what if it's true, Ian? What if Mac did betray your father? No. I wish we'd never gone down there. I wish we'd left well enough alone.
I found something much more important than my father's work in St. Cristobal. I found you.
Okay. Hope you catch a plane.
Yeah, thanks.
This is it, Rain. Try and get some sleep.
You're right. Listen, I told you the truth before, Detective. Paulina Corey had nothing to do with this.
Well, I think you should think less about Pauline and more about the mess that you're in. Good night.
Don't like what they gave you, huh? How about chowing down on some crow and then, possibly some humble pie? Nice room. Not a bad view. It's a wonderful day out there on the outside world. A little bit nippy, but...
Shut up.
Oh, darn. Are we in a bad mood? Can't figure out why. You are, after all, where you belong.
You just keep on talking. Nobody's listening.
Well, I think you definitely are listening. I mean, not much else you can do. You're not exactly plumb for cable, right?
You got quite a sense of humor.
You know, my dad wasn't good for many things, but he had a saying that I think applies to this situation. You want to know what it was?
Gonna tell me anyway, so...
My dad used to say, cream rises to the top and dirt sinks to the bottom. It's kind of where I see we are, top and bottom. Congratulations, you proved my father correct.
If you're cream, it's sour.
So, here we sit at the end of your quest. It's a shame. It's stupid, too, but then that whole rinky-dinky search for the truth was stupid. I mean, what incredible enlightenment did you expect to find? You found out that your father was a foolish idealist who got taken by a schemer, Matt Corey. Your father's whole life was a waste, but on the good note, you are following in his footsteps. Only this time you're going to waste Paulina's life. You're going to take Paulina down with you. What an idiot. Whoa, swinging a miss ring. Hey. Well, you're going to get your chance to prove that you're a man. Only while you're stuck in there, food for thought. The envelope?
The one that
That
you
was in the
stole.
safety deposit box.
The one that you stole from me.
Yes, there is some extremely useful information in there. I really should thank you. I mean, it has been very profitable for me, that little rinky-dinky search for the truth of yours. You see, I am, of course, going to use that information. That is, of course, going to devastate Paulina. But is she going to blame me, Ian? No! She's gonna blame you. And for that, I thank you. Well, no, I guess I'm just gonna go have to get myself a hot breakfast and some gourmet coffee. You be cool.
Get Grant back.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do?
Here's Rain.
Oh, thanks, Jeff.
Rain, have a seat.
I know you're really busy, but I was just wondering, could I have a few minutes to talk to Ian? Just alone.
Why?
Because we spent a lot of time together in Canada, and there are just a couple things I have to say.
All right, fine. Yeah, 2 minutes. I'll be right outside, okay?
Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa, what?
I forgot something.
What's this?
A little invitation for lunch at home. Look, I guess we met under pretty unusual circumstances. But I don't think you meant to hurt me.
Never.
I don't even think you meant to kidnap me. It's probably just a matter of being in the same place at the wrong time.
It was an unfortunate situation.
I don't know. You know, the really crazy thing is, I just trust you absolutely.
I'm grateful to hear that. I'd hate to think I was the cause of any more bad dreams.
Hey, you remember Truth Poker?
How could I forget?
Too bad you can't play it with the judge, huh?
No, it wouldn't be any fun.
Ian, you really convinced me that everything you did, you just did to find out about your father. And what I'm trying to say is, if you think it would help, I would be more than willing to testify on your behalf.
Thank you.
Did you find out anything about your father when you went to St. Cristobal?
Well, the ghosts are still there. I didn't find any answers to my questions.
I'm sorry.
And what little I did find will probably hurt Paulina and her family.
You know what? I mean, maybe they'll realize eventually that that's certainly not what you meant to do.
I don't know. Listen, thank you. Thank you for offering to help me.
Okay. Well, you just, you let me know, and, I really don't see why you had to come down here, Amanda. Oh, man, I often ask myself, Paulina, what do they see in you? I often ask myself the same thing about you, Vic.
Ladies.
Hey, Ryan. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Oh, please. Is Cass here yet?
Actually, he's waiting down the hall for us.
Well, then let's get started. But I want you to know from the get-go, I don't think Ian Rain is a criminal.
He broke the law.
There were
Paulina.
extenuating circumstances, and I don't care if I get in trouble for saying it.
Great. Let's get this over with.
You got it.
Amanda, it's great to see you. How are you? How's Ellie?
Oh, stop it, Ian. Paulina may fall for your lines, but I don't. You aren't going to get away with this. You were trying to destroy my family, and there we were, the fools, just taking you in like that.
No. I I was trying to find out the truth. I wasn't trying to destroy anybody.
What's with the friendly fire, Ian?
Really?
You think that my father tried to ruin your father, and now you're trying to do the same thing to us, starting with Paulina.
I told Paulina she should stay here. I tried to stop her. I did.
Well, you didn't try hard enough now, did you?
Paulina is a stubborn woman. If she wants to do something, she will do it. You have to believe me. I wouldn't try and hurt her. I care very deeply for her.
So do I.
I also care about your family.
Oh, God, do you really think I am that gullible? God, Ian, I trusted you. I let you escort me. I let you read my little girl bedtime story.
I didn't hurt any of you, did I? Did I? You have to believe me. I do care about your family. These issues are with your father. They're not with the rest of you.
My father is the reason we are who we are. Don't you understand that?
Of course I do.
He was the best of men. That's established. You're a liar. That's established.
Please, please, listen to me.
You have done enough already. You've turned us against each other. You've accused my father of betrayal.
I have not said anything to anybody.
No, but you dug it out. You dug it out, and you're letting Spencer and Jake finish the job. You're not gonna win, Ian. You're gonna get found out, and eventually, Paulina's gonna find out what kind of man you are. Because you're cruel, you're selfish, and you're cold-hearted. Paulina says you hate being in jail. Well, that's good. Because I can't wait to see you suffer.
Congratulations, Spencer.
Mr. Hutchins, Officer Harrison said you could go.
So kind of you.
Wait inside. He's got more questions.
I'll pay you back the money for the bail, I promise.
It's money well spent, Ian.
It is?
Well, I had a pretty fair idea that you would head off for San Cristobal. I mean, it is important to you, isn't it, to find out whether my father or Matt Corey figured in your father's death.
None of my questions were answered.
Well, I'm a patient man. And since it affects me, I shall continue to be patient. So far, I'm very pleased with what's turned out.
Ready to go at it again?
Listen, before we continue, I'd like to say something.
Good. You want to make another statement?
No, actually, this is personal. I just wanted to say I think you're dealing with this case fairly, and I wanted to thank you for that.
You wanted to thank me? Well, that's a first.
Well, the rest of this town wants to hang me, and I don't believe you're going to let them do it.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to cut you any slack either.
You already have.
Excuse me?
When you were about to go looking for Vicky, and I was about to fly to San Cristobal.
What the hell are you talking about, Rain?
When you looked the other way and you let me jump bail, I realized you had to make a choice, love or duty. That is what makes you an honest man. That is what makes us alike.
Chiefs need to see you, Harrison.
You look okay?
You look worried.
I guess I am.
Why?
The news isn't good, Ian. The judge refused to grant your bail and waived arraignment.
Me, I can't get out of here.
Not for a while. They'll move you to a county facility where...
months.
Please, Ian, calm down. It's gonna be okay.
It's not going to be okay.
Cass is getting you a lawyer who will do everything he can to move up the trial.
Well, that is not good enough.
What are you saying? What are you gonna do? Ian!
Cass Winthrop's law clerk's here to see you.
Hi, Mr. Rain. I'm Miss Carlsbad. Shall we get to work?
Is something wrong?
I'm just surprised to see Miss Carlsbad. I was expecting her boss.
Yes, well, Mr. Winthrop had a meeting with another client, but he has authorized me to work with you instead. This will only take a couple of minutes.
You got 10 minutes.
Thank you very much.
Are you out of your mind? You're on probation. You could get arrested.
For what? Impersonating a grown-up?
I want you to go home. Go home.
Oh, Ian, when I heard you were in jail, I freaked out. I had to come see you. How are you? You look a little tense.
If that guard finds out what you are doing, I am dog meat.
I know you hate to be locked out. You must be going crazy.
Well, don't worry about me, okay?
Oh, jeez, I shouldn't have left your side. I should have stuck by you. None of this would have happened.
Listen, I got myself into this. I am responsible, not you.
But I could have helped. I could have kept the police busy. But no, Maggie had to go ahead and fly out after Dean.
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
No. What's this business about Dean? Tell me.
You're my friend, right?
Yes.
This is really mortifying. I went after him. I went to New York after him.
What?
Yeah.
Did your probation officer find out?
No, of course not.
Well, so what happened?
Well, Dean was expecting Jenna, but I arranged it so that she couldn't show up. And I did it in a really rotten way, which I can't even talk about.
Go on.
Well, I showed up at Dean's hotel room, and I unwrapped myself like a stupid Christmas package, and then I jumped into bed with him.
Oh, no, Maggie.
Yeah.
Oh. So how do you react?
Well, first he laughed, and then he threw me out of the bed. It was totally humiliating. Everyone hates me, Ian. What's wrong with me? I'm going to become a nun.
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't think you like the dress code, so...
Oh, I do get to wear black a lot. I wouldn't mind.
Listen, you remember how you and I, you had that thing for me?
There was a silly childhood crush.
Yeah, but you got over it, right? You got over it.
Yeah, but that was after I fell for Dean and lost total control of my brain.
Yeah, but don't worry about it. You'll get over Dean. You'll find somebody else, maybe the right person.
You really think so?
Yes, I do. But you certainly won't find people hanging around here. You need to go to school.
Yeah, but I don't think lightning's ever gonna strike.
You never know.
Is that how it happened for you and Paulina in the rainforest? Do you get zapped by a bolt out of the blue?
Look, don't worry about me.
You gotta get out of here so you can be with her.
Look, I told you, all right?
Listen, Ian, I'm gonna find a way to spring you. Listen, Felicia Gallant says I'm very creative and very imaginative. And if I use it to a good cause, it could help.
What, coming around in that masquerade?
Ian, please, okay? I owe you, and you don't have very many friends left. I don't have very many friends left, for that matter. But listen, I'm gonna make up for the stuff I've done. I am. And I'm gonna find a way. If we put our heads together, we can find a way to get you out of here. I know. Remember my friend Celeste? Celeste, remember?
Yeah.
Her dad was in the mob. I mean, that was before he got black, but he used to know all these wise guys, and they have a lot of connections.
I don't want you getting involved in this at all. You hear me? I want you to take a message to Pauline for me. It's very important.
You two get together at the rainforest?
Just listen to me, okay?
Yeah, but I knew you two were going to get together. It's so great that you're an item.
I want you to tell Paulina something for me.
Is it big-time romantic or what?
Come here. All right. Hold on, I need to tell.
Miss Carlsbad. Could I have a moment?
Mr. Winthrop, we weren't expecting you. Mr. Winthrop, I can explain
I
everything.
don't want to hear your excuses.
She only came because she was worried about me.
You had no right to misrepresent me like this. Need I remind you that you're on very shaky legal ground here?
All I was doing was my job.
Well, I hate to be the one to bear this news to you, Ms. Carlsbad, but your services at Winthrop & Associates are no longer required.
What? You're firing me? But I didn't do anything wrong.
As a law clerk, You should be very well aware that you had no authorization to meet with a prisoner who wasn't even an official client of ours.
Well, I just thought that we should take Mr. Rain's case. I really think we could win.
What you think isn't of the slightest importance to me. You have been behaving like a motorized landmine, wreaking havoc everywhere you go. I think it's time that you took responsibility for your behavior. I want you to apologize to Mr. Rain and also to this kind and patient officer for misleading them as to your qualifications.
I think you're pushing this a bit too far.
I could have you arrested and thrown in jail for this, so consider yourself lucky.
Got it. I'm really very sorry, Mr. Rain.
It's all right, I understand.
That's one. Make nice.
She didn't mean any harm. There's no need to be so rough on her.
I just hope someone cares enough about my daughter, if I'm lucky enough to have one, to keep her out of this kind of trouble.
I don't think we have to worry about little Penelope.
You mean little Cassiopeia?
Let's take Miss Carlsbad home.
Probably going to see you later. Let's make this fast. We don't want to be late for Dean's party.